Welcome back to the SUVtv. We are here for our second game. We had an excellent game the first game. TSF White came out with the late win. This game we have TSF Red versus TSF Gold. Starting for TSF Red, we have number 2, Taj Johnson, number 9, Kanan Carlisle, number 5, Kelvin Hunter, number 24, LT Overton, and number 4, Isaiah Collier. Isaiah Collier and Kanan Carlisle are two of the highest rated players in the state of Georgia, two big-time guards. Kanan Carlisle is out of Milton, big-time shooter. Isaiah Collier is out of Wheeler High School, had an injury that ended his season a little short this year, but when I tell you he's electric on the court, you are in for a treat watching Isaiah Collier. For TSF Gold, we have number 15, Jaden Lingo, number 41, Isaiah Fife, number 35, Dayon James, number 3, Teth Tutt, and number 11, David Noor. 0-0 for the beginning of the game. Number 31, Tayson Crowley, 6'10", played in the first game. He will be wearing number 31. Oh, big-time block.
Yeah.
Athleticism right there. That's Taj Johnson getting up, had his head by the rim. Nice steal, Isaiah Collier with the ball. Very under control. Nice kick to Hunter, who played in the first game, dressed out on black. .35, Dayon James, 1,000-point scorer in high school. Really skilled guy. Coach Johnson is very high on him. Nice kick. Again, you can tell these guys are not used to playing with the shot clock, holding the ball a little too long. The decisions aren't quite as decisive, but I think as the game goes on, you get in a little bit better flow. And again, long term, this is the best thing for them. What have you seen so far, Sheldon?
Like you said, getting used to the shot clock, kind of speeding themselves up. Typically, you have 1 or 2 bad possessions. You're going to take your time and make sure you get the right thing. But, the way the game's basketball is work, you got to move on to the next possession. And it's kind of forcing them to do that.
No question. Tough shot right there. That's Taj Johnson. He had the big-time block earlier. Now he comes off the ball screen, going to his left, raises up and makes a nice little jump shot. Nice kick to Dayon, misses in the corner. Good rebound by LT Overton. Isaiah Collier with a nice easy play to Hunter. Misses the 3 in the corner. Nice tip by Overton, was all over the glass.
Yeah, LT got about 5 rebounds already,
grown man. You can tell he's a football player, plays very aggressive, good physical frame. All over the glass, love the physicality, gonna do all the dirty work. Those are the kind of guys that win. Black ball, sideline out of bounds. Lingo with the drive. Probably could have finished on the left side of the rim, decided to go to the right, still drew the foul. He'll have 2 shots at the rim. So you said your daughter likes to watch basketball already at a young age?
No, she hates it.
Is that because her dad is forcing her to watch it all day long?
Yeah, I think that's the case. No, it is. It's all frozen.
Yeah.
We've been watching a lot of Black is King lately.
Okay.
Like, she's falling in love with Beyonce, so that's great. But anytime I turn the TV on, it's like, we watching basketball again?
Again. Yeah. And girls, I had 3 daughters. They would tell you their opinion early and often. Believe me, you will hear a lot more of her and her opinions as she gets older. Nice drive by Isaiah Collier. Refused the ball screen, got to the rim. Very under control, very poised. Nice finish with the right hand high off the glass. Lingo, who played well in the first game, got a shot tipped by Hunter. Kanan Carlisle with a nice kick. Bad spacing right there by Johnson and LD. As they get older, they'll realize they got to give each other a little bit more space to make plays.
Then also being able to play on a bigger court as well.
Exactly. Interesting baseline out of bounds play right there. All 4 guys line up on the outside. Haven't seen that in a while. Nice pass by Dayon. Close to a travel. Good finish by Lingo around the rim.
Yeah, you learned from the first time, huh? Got to give him a pump fake.
When the guy's putting his head in the rim, you better figure something else out. Kanan Carlisle side ball screen with Hunter. Nice drive. He's really improved his ball handling and playmaking ability. Was known more as a wing scorer as he's been coming up. He's been highly rated his whole way up, but as you can see right here in the SUV replay, did a great job probing, keeping him on his back, getting to the rim, was able to draw the foul. Now I have 2 shots. Talk to us a little bit about the maturation of ball screen play overall in general as a game, and then also kind of like how you learned to play the ball screen, when you really got good at it. Was it at Butler? Was it when you got in the NBA? And some intricacies or anything that you see in the usage of ball screen for young guys versus guys who really know how to use it.
Oh, yeah, I'd say first thing starting off is it took me a while to learn it, but the ball screen is not for you to score. It's for you to make a play for everyone else. And
to create an advantage and then make a play.
Yeah, so you use the ball screen and you're able to read a situation.
Yep.
But a lot of times, players, I was fault to this, early on. It's like, I'll come off, it's for me to shoot.
Yeah.
It's like, no, it's not for you to shoot. It's for you to maybe drive and kick it to someone else, draw to and pass it. That's the thing what a ball screen is used for. But I chose to go to Butler because of the ball screen.
Okay.
Being a guard, the way we run our offense is called flow. You might get 4 ball screens in one play. So you keep learning. And then this repetition.
Because of the repetition, you were able to get better at it because you got to see so many different situations.
Yes. And then at the NBA, I said Atlanta Hawks was a great thing with Kenny Atkinson. Was doing ball screens on slow, like 3-on-3 situations, not even 5 or 3-on-4, just reading the low man every single time. Being able to come out the ball screen, see the whole floor, and read the low man.
Is the wing gonna tag? What is the weak side guy gonna do? Is the big diving hard enough? Like what all should you be looking at everything in the ball screen?
Yeah, you kind of got to look at all that. That's why only a few people can run a ball screen.
Exactly.
It's like a math problem, science problem every single time. But as you can see, the people who can do it, they elevate themselves at a much higher level.
And they make their team that much better because they're making easy plays, easy situations for their teammates.
Yeah, and that's the great thing that with the coaches you have here, they able to tell high quality players is like you don't have to score. Like you drive in, 2 people come to you, throw it to the corner, he's wide open.
Just make the easy play.
Yeah.
Great drive by Isaiah Collier right before the break. Drove to the rim, and that's 2 times back to back he's been able to get into the paint, find the open man, and like we just talked about, make easy shots for his teammates. This is Isaiah Collier right here in the high ball screen with LD. Drove to the wing. That's his early finish off the rim. The last one he was able to make, he got to the paint, dropped it off to Johnson, who's been shown he's a high riser, high flyer all game. He just catches it with a nice, easy 2-hand dunk. They are up early, 9-4. 15:38 left. Isaiah Collier's pretty much controlled the game and impacted the game without even having to score, which is what your best players do. Great pressure by TSF Red. They're really trying to get out there defensively. Nice jump shot right there by David Orr. Kanan Carlisle looking to attack early. Good drive. Bully ball, get to the rim. Should be a baseline out of bounds on the kickoff. And now we're going back to that odd baseline out of bounds play again. All 4 guys line up in the opposite corner.
Yeah.
They ran too early.
What do you think about a lot of NBA teams going to zone baseline out of bounds?
As I was a college coach, so we always felt that zone was harder to run baseline out of bounds plays and score against, just because guys are more comfortable when they have a specific guy to screen or a specific action to try to get open on. In zones, you have to kind of make more reads and kind of find soft spots, and we always thought it was harder.
Yeah.
And you could cover more angles and cover more plays. So for it to transition into the NBA actually is not surprising to me, and I think Nick Nurse deserves a lot of credit for this, because to me, Nick Nurse is the first NBA coach in a long time to think outside the box and not do what all other NBA coaches do, which is play man-to-man, maybe down the side ball screen. That might be the craziest thing they do on defense. Nick Nurse, he'll go boxing 1, he'll go triangle 2. I mean, he'll go zone. He does so many different things, and he had success that I think now other coaches are trying to do different things.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. Got give it to my guy Brad Stevens though. He's the first one to kind of do it with the. They do 1-3-1
And
every
Brad,
time.
but that's a college coach. So
You're
it's not a surprise for Brad Stevens to do it because even though he's in the NBA, to me he cut his teeth as a college coach.
And then a lot of times with it, like in college, you can throw it back court. That's your outlet. It's like I can't run my play. The point
just
guard
throw it long.
Yeah.
Which in college as a defensive coach, you're okay with that because they can't score. If they just throw it long, then they're taking more time off the clock.
Yeah, when NBA you can't do that. So it's kind of
smaller space.
Yeah, and you never work on plays that are designed for that.
I don't think in the NBA y'all very rarely, and I could be completely wrong, very rarely work against zone. Period. Whether it's baseline out of bounds, sideline out of bounds, regular half-court offense, anything. Majority of things you work on are man-to-man situations. Is that right or wrong? I'm not sure.
I would say you kind of correct on that.
Yeah. So I think just giving them a different change-up, a different look, even though NBA players are the best players, the smartest players, everyone still is used to doing something they're comfortable doing. When they're going against something different and something they're not comfortable doing, then you can if you can steal 2 or 3 possessions, then that can win you a game.
Yeah. That's what it comes down. Like football, the game of inches. Basketball, game of possession.
No question. Long 3-point attempt right there. Missed bad. We got the kick to LD. Decided not to take the 3. Good aggressive drive to the basement, to the middle with the jump stop. We got number 15 right here, Archon King. He's from Memphis University School. Him and LT are 2 physical specimens right now, and even though they're the younger group, they've kind of controlled the physicality in the paint and kind of taken it to the black team. And I think that's kind of been the difference so far in the game, along with obviously Isaiah Collier just made some really good plays and created easy shots for his teammates. Nice drive by number 1. We do not have him listed on our roster. He just missed the 3 badly, but he was able to get to the rim, refuse the ball screen, and get to the rim and finish with the and-1.
Yeah, that was a nice play. Had the stagger on the opposite side, clear everybody out the lane, give your athlete a chance to go one-on-one and make a play.
It's amazing how if you occupy the weak side, even with some false action, how you can create a one-on-one lane for guys to get to the rim and do their thing. Now we got Curtis Givens at the point. He's from Memphis University School as well. 6'2" guard, 2023. Running the point. Good screen by LT. Probably got caught up in a little bit what you talked about. The ball screen situation might not have been for him, but because he was able to be aggressive, it forced the offensive rebounding situation for his team.
Oh, yeah, same thing as at the higher level, too. When coach draws a play up for you, does not mean it's for you to shoot
it. Well, there's a lot of confusion in that.
I communicate, fuss with my teammates, stuff like, because we draw the play up, it don't mean you to shoot it. Like somebody else is wide open, swing it.
Well, I got to admit, I was a culprit of that, too. If they drew that play up and it said Darryl LeBaire is coming off and this play is for him right here, I'm going to be honest with you. When I left that huddle, I felt good, and that thing was going up unless they did a great job.
Oh, yeah, and I think everyone, I've done it sometimes as well. When I got to get involved in the game. The coach drawing play up to kind of get you involved.
No question. But at the same time, you got to make the right read, the right decision, or whatever happens in the play.
Yeah.
Great drive by Kanan Carlisle, got to the rim. Looking really athletic. Nice finish with the left hand right there. Has really expanded his game to start doing more stuff off the dribble, which is going to lead to more interest and more offers for him and more success for his teammates. Oh, put it in the rim. Number 0, A.J. Flagg from Eagles Landing Christian Academy, 6'2", 2022 class with a great aggressive drive to the left. And it looked like, as the young boy say, he caught a body at the end. Hunter with the late contest, and it was a little too late. You got to let, when Flagg takes off, you probably got to go ahead and let him go on that one.
Oh, yeah. I've been on a few of those posters before.
Unfortunately, I have too.
Especially not being that athletic. See, mine's a little crazy, trying to take a charge and someone jumping over me, dunking on me. So it ain't like I'm going up trying to block it.
I'm the same way. I'm not meeting nobody up top. So I'm going to try to get you down on the ground early some way, whether it be a charge or swatting at the ball. Because once you jump, I'm probably going to let you go unless I'm going to hard foul you.
Yeah. I think hopefully a lot of people watching like the NBA games, I think that's a missed art is taking charges. I don't know if a lot of people have been paying attention watching. But, the All-Star, the Cal Lowry is lead the lead in charges every single year.
I think he brings great value in that. That's one of the best things he does.
Yeah, and as you said, one of the highest paid players in the NBA, and he does all the little things that a lot of people don't see.
I don't think he gets enough credit, man. You know, people have been down on him, especially when he's with DeRozan. They would always say that the playoffs came and, you know, he wouldn't get it done. He would choke. He wouldn't make the plays when he needed to. I disagree. I think he always played well, and I think he showed with Kawhi last year that the moment wasn't too big for him, and he made plays on both sides of the court, and I was happy for him to get a championship.
Yeah, no, I definitely, especially like a guy like that, kind of try to monitor my game. I'm not someone super athletic, but just know the game, make the right plays, and willing to sacrifice for it.
Just do whatever it takes to win.
Yeah.
Long, deep three by Isaiah Collier. If he does have a weakness, it's his perimeter shooting. It's a little bit of a slow release, and he has to get a little bit more accurate. Probably force one on that one right there, but it's something that he has to develop because the game is going further out, I think. And I want to touch base with you about this. As guys, it was first Steph. He was the first guy who started to shoot the ball from really deep. But he had a really quick trigger, and he could shoot it off the bounce quicker. I think even though Dame is taking his shots out further, they're more realistic game shots, if that makes sense. So now I think it's going to be a younger generation of guys coming up that are trying to pattern their game after that. And I hope they understand the work that Dame and that Steph put into their shooting and shooting from that range on a consistent basis before they go into games and start trying to shoot from out there.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Like, I don't think Dame and Steph want to shoot them shots. It's just that they're so good that people are guarding them. That's the only shots they got available.
Yeah.
And
great point.
And that's the thing. People, they're not coming in the games. I'm shooting from half court. It's like, it's the best shot that I have available for my team, so I'm going to take this shot.
And it's going to help my team win. And what it also does is it draws so much attention that now if they're trapping and hedging the ball screen out by half court, the roll guy, and now is going to have a 2-on-1 or a 3-on-2 on the backside every single time.
Yeah, that's what makes Draymond so good. Like Steph Curry, he's able to play 4-on-3.
He's in advantage the whole game.
Every time, and he makes the right play majority of the time.
But guys at home, please make sure you know that those guys practice those shots and work on that, shooting the ball from that deep and just shooting in general like pros. And if you're not putting in that time, that effort to shoot the ball from that deep or to learn how to shoot, don't just come out here and start shooting the ball from half court because you're going to look crazy.
Yeah, another key thing to that is, too, I would say both of those guys is over 30 years old. So that's over 20 years of work they've been putting in for them to be able to shoot that. Like, they wasn't doing that in college or first few years in the league. It took a lot of time and work to get to that point.
Years and years of reps and thousands of shots and hours in the gym before they started doing that. Damian Lillard will tell you that he just recently started stretching his game out and shooting the ball out further the last couple of years. That's something he wanted to add to his game. So as good a shooter as he is, don't see the final product now and think he's just been doing that. He worked to do that, to push his game out further and further and further.
Yeah. Only guy I can think about who's done that was, say, Jimmer Fredette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fredette can shoot that thing, boy.
Definitely can.
He puts on a show. He was one of the most exciting guys to watch in TBT the last couple of years. I don't think he played this year, but in the last couple of years, he's been a great guy to watch, and that's been a great tournament to watch as well.
Yeah, but you being a college coach, how would you feel if your guys are shooting those kind of shots?
I'm going to be honest, I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to go nuts. Unless I see them work on that every single day and they shoot those shots in practice and they make those shots consistently, which is few and far between.
Yeah.
I don't think you should be taking those shots. I think it's crazy now because guys are taking those shots in high school games, AAU games, but they're not even in college and they're taking these shots. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Because that's what they watch on TV and they're trying to emulate, their favorite player.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. If I was coaching, even when I'm playing, my teammates kind of do it.
You go crazy, right?
I be looking at them like,
what are you doing? We're trying to win the game.
Yeah. I'm like, man, you can get that shot at any time you want.
That's a shot you take late shot clock or, late half, late quarter. Great drive and kick right here in SUVtv replay. Nice kick by number 1, Crowley, with the finish. He played well early in the game. He's just a physical bruiser. Does a great job using his body, does all the dirty work, sets the screens, has a nice touch around the rim. As you can see, he knocked down the free throw. 6'10". And we're looking forward to watching his progression. Got Isaiah Collier with the ball out deep. High ball screen with Hunter. Good patience. LT decided not to take it. Looks like he's going to set another ball screen. They're going to run something else. We got 5 seconds on the clock. Got to make a play. That's when the shot clock comes into play. Deep three by Collier. Misses it. Good rebound by Hunter. Nice length. Misses the bunny. Chases it down again.
Yeah, that's the thing about the shot clock. He turned around and looked. He usually had more time to kind of do what he want to do.
Exactly.
But the game keeps moving on.
What you don't want to end up with is contested off the dribble threes at the end of the shot clock over and over again. It's going to be hard to win a game like that. Misstep back three by Kanan Carlisle. Nice rebound by number 3, Ted Tutt. It was fouled. We got TSF Gold. Bring the ball across half.
Oh, great
Should be a charge. We just talked about it. You brought it up. And that's one of the best players, one of the most highly ranked players in the gym right now. Kanan Carlisle draws a charge. That's the one thing about drawing charges. That's why I'm going to be honest with you. I wasn't really a charge drawer.
Yeah.
I like it as a coach, but you're taking a chance when you draw those charges. He got knee-to-knee contact right there.
But that lets your teammates know you willing to sacrifice your body.
I agree.
For the win.
I agree. Hopefully he's okay. Hopefully it's just a little knee-to-knee bump, and he'll be able to walk it off and be okay. It's no kind of bend or tear or anything like that. Great sportsmanship in the building. Everyone clapped it up as he got up and walked off.
Oh, yeah, this is one big family.
No question about it. And you can feel that environment in here. But at the same time, what I love is all 4 teams have really competed and tried to come out here and play against each other and win. So to me, it's a little bit more of the old school mentality where you came out and played hard. You could talk junk, play hard, compete, but not get personal. And sometimes I think the younger generation struggles with that.
Oh, yeah. The great thing about this, I think all these guys are going to go home and play Madden together.
No question. No question.
2K.
Until 3 o'clock tonight. Good patience right there. Looked like he wasn't ready to shoot. Nice kick to Tut. Nice long length and a couple good long steps in the drive and a finish on the left side of the rim with the right hand. 26-19. TSF Red tries to get into a set. They look a little disheveled right now on offense. Not quite sure what they want to get. You can tell they're the younger team. And I think they haven't quite, if I'm not mistaken, they haven't got the chance to play together all summer because there was no EYBL circuit. They were going to be on the Nike circuit this year. So probably trying to get their feet up under them and get used to playing and running sets against better defense, against better athletes right now too.
Yeah, everyone's longer than people they're used to.
Exactly. Good pass. And that's what Isaiah Collier can do. He can just create offense for his teammates. Very under control plays, kind of like with an old soul. Good read, good decision right there on the ball screen. AJ Flagg got a little bit ahead of himself right there. Travel, and he might have stepped out of bounds as well. Isaiah gets the LT, swings it to Hunter, reverses it back to Collier. Gets the ball down to LT on the right block. Good aggressive physical play. And if he can turn over that right shoulder and get to that left hand and put his body in between you on the basket,
yeah,
it's going to be a long night.
He's so athletic, got enough hang time to deal with the taller players and still be able to get a shot off.
And at this level, he's just so physical and he likes the contact, and most of these guys don't like the physicality. SUV replay. Nice drive by Tet down the middle. Draws the foul. We got 2 free throws. How was your experience at Butler getting a chance to play in the national championship and just, coming from a smaller school, kind of at that point, that was something that was kind of unheard of, playing against some of the bigger name teams. And, obviously you knew it was the right decision at that point, but, how was your experience, and then, any memories or anything stands out that any quick stories you can give us?
It was great. It was a family situation. I know me, with the academics is very important.
Okay.
And I went to go to a smaller school. So Butler only had 4,500 students. It
It's like
wasn't,
a high school, big high school.
yeah, it was a real big high school. Like my largest class might have 15 or 18 people in it.
But you could get a personal relationship with the teachers, though, so it's a whole different kind of experience.
Yeah, nah, definitely great. The other thing is that it was very unique because only me, Gordon, and Matt wanted to play professional basketball like after college.
Okay.
So like in the summertime, it's kind of hard to get open gym runs and all of that. But it worked out for us on the court because our teammates did a great job with sacrifice. Like it's not what they want to do. So it's like here, Shelvin, Gordon, Matt, like we all in this and supporting you to do this.
They just bought into the concept of team and doing what was right and playing their role.
Team, yeah.
Which is hard to get guys to play their role.
It's hard, especially in a lot of different colleges. Everyone thinks they're going to the NBA
Everybody.
or to the next level. So everyone's always competing with each other. But I was able to find a unique situation there that worked out for me.
Did you guys think, like, first day of practice, that we got something special, like we might be able to make a run at this thing?
Nah, not really. I think what really kind of set it up was our freshman year. I think we won like 19 straight games in a row. So like we was all 3-4-star recruits that just kind of continued working and won
and played together as a group
and played together and together. And people started noticing how great Coach Stevens is.
Yep.
So that helped out. Also, me and Gordon had a chance to play on the U19 team going into our sophomore year.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, so we got to see all the players. We went to a small school, Butler. It was in the Horizon League. Now they didn't switch conferences 3 times.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Yeah. So, we didn't get to play none of the SEC schools or Big Ten schools to see kind of what skill level was young. But we did a U19 team, and we competed with them and kind of won all the games all the time. So, gave us confidence to go back. And
like we can play with anybody.
Yes. Gave us confidence to go back and start telling our teammates, like, we got something special going on here. Like, let's work at it and get it. And it was able to work out.
What makes Brad Stevens such a good coach, in your opinion?
I think he takes the time to listen to his players, and then also
nice pass by Dayon right there. Good drive and kick.
Great pass. It's not always about basketball. I think that's kind of hard to kind of separate with a lot of people. He cares about you as a family. If you have a coach that cares about you as a family, and it's not strictly basketball, it's easy for guys to buy into it and play harder for you. And I think that's what happens a lot.
No question about it. You want to have some kind of relationship where like this guy cares about me, then you can probably play harder for him and do more for him because you got a little bit more of a belief in each other. Dayon with a little razzle dazzle. I'm not sure if it was necessary in that situation right there, but good for everybody at home to check out.
Yeah, the John Wall special in transition.
John Wall's going 1,000 miles an hour when he does it, though. He might dunk it at the end of it. That's the difference between him and John Wall. I'm hoping he comes back healthy, man. Him and Brad Beal, 2 guys I enjoy watching play, and who knows if Brad Beal will even be there at this point. But, it was good to see them kind of grow up together, even though they've had some differences on or off the court, however you want to look at it. But 2 of the best guards in the NBA for sure.
Oh, yeah, definitely. John's one of my good friends. I always play with him with the Wizards.
Okay.
He's putting in a lot of work this summer, and I'm looking forward to seeing him play too. Especially what all the conversation is. Like, I would love to know who's your top 5 backcourt in the NBA right now.
Backcourts?
Backcourt.
Okay, so Portland is in there for sure.
Yeah, Golden State.
Yes,
Houston.
When they're healthy.
Houston
for sure. I mean, I think you got to put Utah in there the way they're playing right now.
Utah. What about Denver? Gary Harris is not playing. A lot of people keep forgetting.
And Barton's not playing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just hard to it's hard to talk about him right now. And I like Murray, but I don't know. Murray, he wants to score too much for me sometimes for a guy who's supposed to be a point guard. But that's just something, my particular feeling about point guards.
Yeah, but I think they did a great job of setting it up. That's why Jokic has a lot of assists. They kind of understand that and play through Jokic.
Because Jokic is as unselfish and as skilled a passer for that size as we've seen in a long time. I don't know if I agree with, you heard Popovich call him Larry Bird. I think that's a stretch. But he is a very talented, bigger guy who can do a lot of different things.
Oh, yeah. Then, so that was 4. Then you also got like John and Bradley.
For sure. When they're healthy,
Yeah.
they got to be in there, in my opinion.
Then a lot of people don't talk about Chris Middleton and Eric Bledsoe, I feel like.
Because of like what's going on now, like in the playoffs, like in Game 1. I want to love them,
Yeah.
but then they'll just disappear on you sometimes. Like Middleton can't go 4 for 17 back-to-back games, stuff like he does that. You know what I'm saying? And I love him. I think he's a great person, first of all, great worker, a really good player, but he's just so inconsistent sometimes. And then Bledsoe, he'll get hurt, and then he'll come in there and take some crazy shots sometimes. They're really good players, but I think it's the lack of consistency that has people down on them sometimes.
Yeah, it's part of the game. Is if you're on Twitter a lot lately, they keep calling Paul George Pandemic P.
Yeah. And he's responding to everybody right now, too. I think the lack of distractions has not been good for him because now he's listening and responding to stuff and commenting on stuff more than I think he typically does.
Yeah. Nah, I
Which
agree.
can become a distraction.
Yeah. But the more games they play, the more they get a chance to get out there, he's going to kind of get out of the slump that he's in.
He's too good a player. Too good a player. And again, these guys are, man, I'm telling you, TSF Red, I don't care if they're a younger team or not, they are eating glass right now, and they are the most physical team out here. Great rebound by number 15, Rashawn King. He's been all over the glass. LT Overton has done a great job on the glass and finishing around the rim with physicality. Isaiah Collier just had a nice finish. Now he's posting up. Good block by Flag. Collier gets it back, though, and finishes. Kind of plays like an old school guy, man. Not sure who his game is patterned after, but just a big guard who kind of plays slow and under control, but makes good reads, good decisions.
Yeah.
Good block by Rashawn King. Nice kick to Lingo. Nice little floater in the middle. Misses a good rebound by Collier. See if he can get out of this trap. Left-handed pass. That's a beautiful left-handed pass for a right-handed player. To LT Overton, look like a tight end catching it down there and finishing. I know he's a big-time football player, but he might have a career if he can talk his coach into letting him play a little basketball too.
Yeah.
Depends on where he goes. If he's a number one prospect, he might end up at one of the schools where basketball might not make sense for the position he plays. But he can bring something to the table, though. And he has a good feel.
And he's very competitive. That's the biggest thing you want.
No question. Flag has shown a little bit of a burst of athleticism, too. Good tip by Tut. Got fouled right there. Tut is long and athletic, man. He's been all over the glass. Done a great job slashing. We got a 1-point game here with a minute left. Game hasn't been quite as sharp as the first game, but it's still been a highly competitive game.
Yeah, it's kind of expected. First games, tomorrow's going to be a little bit better. Guys ain't been playing in a while.
They haven't been in these situations in a long time.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine me getting on the court right now, what that would look like in a game.
That's why I thought the bubble was interesting because, you're talking about guys sitting out for 3.5, 4 months and then jumping back into games that were highly competitive. Maybe the first, 8 games, they were seeding games, but still they mattered. And then now you're right into the heart of the most meaningful games in NBA, which is the playoffs. So I'm just, and I want to say this and knock on wood, glad nobody so far has had any crazy injuries or anything. I was really concerned about that, just not putting your body through that kind of stress and playing that hard right away. And I've enjoyed watching the games, man. It's been great.
Oh, yeah, they've been very competitive. Getting ready to go home and watch some more games tonight. But,
your
they all.
daughter will be in the other room then.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm going to have on Frozen or Trolls right now.
Nice pick and pop to Crowley, who's shown a nice little touch from mid-range. Dayon, who's a big-time scorer, has made some really good passes in this game. Number 35, Dayon James, and that was Crowley with the nice little mid-range jump shot.
So, that's a situation, just being a younger team, just holding for the last shot of the last possession of the game.
Exactly.
The other half.
It's not like you were going for a 2-for-1, so you just completely misread the situation and just took what you thought was the first shot, best shot available, but you got to know time and score. Now you give them opportunity to take a three, and fortunate that they miss it.
Yeah.
But good half of basketball. We got 37-34. TSF Gold is up on TSF Red. We will be back after the half with SUVtv.com.
Yeah. Nah, got me
We are back with the second half of action. 3-point game. TSF Gold over TSF Red. Been a very well-played game. Teams have been a little rusty as far as shooting percentages, but the effort has been there, the energy has been there, competitive spirit has been there, and we're looking forward to a good second half. Hopefully we'll end the same way the first game ended, in a very tightly contested game with a free throw by Bruce Thornton at the end to win the game. Good call by the referee. Isaiah Collier had him pinned on his hip, but he did extend the left arm and hook J.D. Lingo on the baseline drive. Lingo out top with the high ball screen by Crowley. Great hedge by L.T. Overton. Touch swings at the Lingo. Shot fake three. Played very well in the first game. Hasn't been great in the second game. Probably a little tired, but that was a tough three off the shot fake. Shows you his skill level and potential to score the ball. That was number 11, Curtis Givens with the floater. Nice move by Lingo. Euro step finished, but missed. Nice rebound by Johnson. Kicked to Collier. Good patience. Curtis Givens catch the ball with his foot on the sideline. Slow start to the second half. Flagg, who showed a lot of burst and athleticism in the first half, comes out and makes a deep three, extends the lead to 8. He showed the ability to get to the rim. Now he's showing us he can shoot the ball from the perimeter as well. Givens walks into a 3. Bad defense by TSF Gold. Answers right back. Lingo says he can do the same thing. Back-to-back-to-back threes. Missed coverages by both teams. No communication, a little bit of confusion on both sides. Hopefully they can clean that up on the defensive end, even though I've enjoyed seeing the three-point barrage. Isaiah Collier gets in the paint, contested by Crowley. Good rebound, nice kick to Tut. And that's Flagg out in transition. Givens with the hands on it. Flagg with the dribble in the corner. Nice aggressive finish. Missed at the rim. Good rebound by Johnson. He's probing. Got to the rim, missed the floater. We got number 14, who did not play in the first half, comes in, kicks it to Tut, who misses the 3. TSF Red coach slows everyone down. Isaiah Collier walks it across half court, almost got a 10-second violation. Got it to L.T. Overton, let him drive to a strong hand, and one finish. Again, a little bit about LT. He's the number 1 2023 football prospect in the nation. He's a defensive end. Father's the athletic director at Kennesaw State. He's a two-sport athlete with an offer from UNC Greensboro. He had multiple 20-rebound games in high school. And as you can see, he's a physical guy who plays with a great motor. And he's left-handed. If you let him get to his right shoulder or his left hand driving, he can give you fits. Got Lingo bringing the ball down with Kanan Carlisle guarding him. Side ball screen. Good drop off to number 41. Isaiah Fife, who missed, got his rebound, got it back. Got fouled by number 5, Kelvin Hunter, out of Chapel Hill. Isaiah Fife is 6'8". He's a member of the TSF Global Team, 2021 prospect. Active long body guy. A little bit of an awkward release on his free throw, misses the first. 6-point game with 16:50 left. Second one is away and good. Number 11. Curtis Givens brings the ball up, refuses the ball screen, takes the deep 3, and buries it. Not sure if that was a good shot, but apparently that's what he does. Knock down the deep 3, cut the lead to 4. Lingo probes, uses the ball screen, gets him on his back. Nice floater, missed it. Good tip out by Kanan Carlisle. Great rebound by L.T. Overton. kept his balance and kicked it to Kanan Carlisle. Had a little bit of a knee injury in the first half, and he's back. Misses the three. Great rebound again by Overton. Nice spin move. Got to his right hand and finished off the glass. He's a good-looking prospect. Number 3, Tef Tut brings it up, who showed a lot of versatility and length. Great decision right there and pass. Fife missed it, got his own rebound, put it back, missed it again. Overton lost it out of his hands. Givens brings the ball up the court. Dribble move, kicks it to Kanan Carlisle. That's what he does. He's a shooter. A little bit off to the left. Nice rebound by Johnson. Taj Johnson. Took a nice dribble, spin move, and one finish over Tut and number 14. He showed a lot of athleticism and bounced to his step. Very versatile. As you can see right here on the SUVtv replay, hard dribble right, spin left, jumped up, raised up over top of 2 guys, took the contact and finished off the glass. Very tough shot. Taj Johnson is a 2023 prospect, 6'6" wing forward from Hart County. Great athlete. He has a lot of upside and a lot of potential. Little miscommunication by number 1 and Dayon. And Dayon James kicked the ball up. Dayon was running through. Miscommunication, the ball goes out of bounds. Curtis Givens now is bringing the ball up across half court. Hits LT Overton, who refused the ball screen, drove to his right hand. And now he's shown the ability to go both ways. It primarily looked like a guy who was a left-hand driver and a right shoulder turn guy in the first half. But he's had 2 really nice drives to the right in the second half and shown much more of an ability to put the ball on the floor and make plays off the dribble. Steps up, missed the first free throw. I think he's missed his last 2. Doesn't look happy about it. Now we'll see if he can convert on the second one. Makes the second. Puts TSF Red up 2. TSF Gold, number 1, initiates the offense, kicks it to flag. Deep 3, misses it. Great rebound by Rashawn King. Kicked it ahead and we had a travel. Now TSF Gold will be bringing the ball 3/4 of the court. We have AJ Flagg initiating the offense, kicks it to Dayon James. Drove to the corner, step back, kicked it to Crowley, who missed it. Good rebound by Flagg, who lost it. Kanan Carlisle with a long outlet. Good pass down the middle to Rashawn King. Overton all over the glass again. Good patience, turns it over though. Dayon James, 2-on-1 with Flagg. Stretches out with the long finger roll. Ties the score. Nice long kick, and jump shot by Kyle Walters, who is now playing with TSF Red as well. Flagg with the air ball 3, Kanan Carlisle. Slows it down, calls 4 game. We got a tie score with 14 minutes left, 16 on the shot clock. Swings it to Rashawn King, who swings it to Overton. Back to Kanan Carlisle. Basket, diagonal cut. Rashawn King, good block by Fife. Dayon James looking to kick it. Nice bounce pass in the crowd. Number 1 misses it. Looked like a little bit of a foul. They didn't call it. Kanan Carlisle brings it up, slows down uncontrolled, kicks it to Walters. Misses the 3. Crowley with a great rebound and outlet. Looks ahead to Flagg, slows it down. Dayon James shot fakes, thinks better of it. Decides to come off the high ball screen and draws the foul. Actually, they called a foul on the screening action, so we have an offensive foul by Fife. TSF Red, a little bit across half court. Isaiah Collier checks back in for Overton, who has played a great game. They've decided to go a little bit smaller, looking at the matchups by TSF Gold. Kanan Carlisle at the point. Had number 0, who played in the first game. Decided to set the ball screen. Seth Walter skips it to Collier. Got 4 seconds on the shot clock. 3. Deep 3 to get next to the rim. Good rebound by Seth Tutt, who's all over the rim. Good pass for 1. Ball goes to Fife in the short corner. Good hands by Rayshawn King. And that is Seth Fitzgerald with the foul. AJ Flagg drove baseline and drew the contact. Got both teams subbing in some guys who played in the first game. Try to get some fresh bodies in here, make sure no one gets hurt. In the TSF Showcase, playing today at the Galloway School. Flagg misses the first, makes the second. Puts TSF Gold up 1. Seth Fitzgerald inbounds the ball to Isaiah Collier, who walks it up across half court. Walters gets it inside to Rayshawn King. Crab dribbles middle. Good footwork, looked like a travel. Crowley held his position, but then fouled him at the end. Nice patience by Rayshawn King. You see here on the SUVtv replay, shot fake. The left foot did drag a little bit, but his body was getting contact from Crowley, which I think was what the officials ended up calling instead of calling a travel call. Misses the first free throw. TSF Red still up 1. Makes the second. Walters was in a little bit of a full court press. Everybody else is back to playing in the half court defense. Flagg kicks it down to Crowley in the mid post. Throws it back. Ball screen action. Flagg comes off. Misses. Good rebound by Crowley. Kicks it to number 1. Reverses up top to Flagg. Travels again. Second time that's happened to him today. His feet get moving a little faster than his brain is working. But he is an explosive athlete that has a lot of ability, and when he puts it together, has a chance to be a really good player. TSF Red calling their set. They're going to go high horns action. Hits King, who drives hard baseline, drives hard middle with the left hand. Ends up drawing the contact, gets fouled. He will be shooting 2. 49-49, 12 minutes left on the clock. Good drive by King right here, as you can see on the SUVtv replay. Was able to get hard to that left hand, sneak in between 2 defenders, and draw the foul. Misses the first free throw. Deion James checks back in for Black. Curtis Givens checks back in for TSF Red. Taj Johnson checks back in for TSF Red as well. We have Lingo bringing the ball up the court. Jaden Lingo. High ball screen action to his left. Kicks it to Deion James. Hits Crowley in the mid post. Turns over his left shoulder. Nice jump hook, misses it. Good defense by Rayshawn King. Kanan Carlisle looks to push. Probes get to the middle. Nice backdoor cut, Givens, who tried to hit Rayshawn King on another cut. Ball was deflected out of bounds. We got TSF Red baseline out of bounds. And they're going to that baseline out of bounds play where all 4 guys line up on the opposite side and then space out. Curtis Givens catches the ball. Second time today he's caught the ball with a foot out of bounds on the sideline. TSF Gold with the inbounds. Flagg inbounds to Jaden Lingo. Looking to set pin downs. Got Flagg coming off. Good pass to Crowley in the mid post. He kicks it out to Tep, who drives middle. Nice high arcing jump shot. Flagg all over the glass. Great athleticism with a nice putback by AJ Flagg. Again, he's a 2022 prospect out of Eagles Landing Christian Academy, who has shown a lot of athleticism today. Isaiah Collier patiently comes off the ball screen, kicks it to AJ, kicks it to Johnson. Taj Johnson with the 3, who has shown his versatility with some athleticism at the rim and also made a couple perimeter jump shots as well. Great pass by Jaden Lingo to Crowley in the crowd, who caught it, got the ball tipped, got his rebound, and lost the ball out of bounds. Cannon Carlisle brings it up, looking for some weak side action for Curtis Givens. Got a good look, missed the 3. Jane Lingo with a nice crossover, attacks Cannon Carlisle in transition. Mishandled by Tut. Ball goes to Deion James, who knocks down the 3. Not quite how they drew it up, but in the end, it worked out like they wanted to. Curtis Givens brings down the right wing. Looking to go ball screen with LT Overton. Mishandle, mispass to Taj Johnson. Ball goes out of bounds. TSF Gold will enter three-quarter court on the left side. Jane Lingo kicks it right ahead to Flag in the corner. Try to catch TSF Red sleeping. He drove to the baseline. Was able to draw contact from LT Overton, and he'll be rewarded with 2 free throws. 54-53, 9:54 on the clock. AJ Flag will be shooting 2. Misses the first. No substitution from either team. Makes the second. We have Kanan Carlisle, who will be initiating the offense for TSF Red. They've gone really small. Look, some false action to get Kanan Carlisle a one-on-one situation. He thought he was fouled. He lost the ball. LT Overton with a great back tip on Fife. Ball will be on the left baseline. Right baseline if you're facing the rim. TSF Gold will be entering. AJ Flag kicks it in. J. Lingo. High ball screen with Fife. Didn't feel comfortable in the dive guy. Reversed it to Deion James. Goes one-on-one, takes a step-back jumper. Not sure that's the best shot available. Another rebound by LT Overton. Isaiah Collier in transition. Nice skip, stutter step, gets to the rim. Drew the foul, but didn't connect on the layup. He'll be shooting 2. Isaiah Collier makes the come and makes the first. Second shot, down 1. 9 minutes left. It's an interesting feeling watching the game in here with no crowd in here, because you can definitely feel that they have to create their own energy, their own enthusiasm. It's a lot quieter in between points. You can hear every word the coaches are saying. You can hear every word the players are saying. Guys kind of have to be self-motivated, self-starters to bring their own energy. But at the same time, the games have definitely been competitive on both ends. Number 1 subs in for Tut. Isaiah Collier attempts a second free throw, misses it. Great rebound by Overton, who's all over the glass. Gets a shot blocked by Crowley. Ref calls the foul. Light smirk by LT Overton. Not sure he was fouled there if he thought he was fouled, but I'm sure he will take it gladly and hope to knock down both free throws. I think he was rewarded there for his great energy and effort on the offensive glass. But as they say in the gym, the ball doesn't lie. He misses the first, and we'll see if it lies once or if it lies twice, see if he misses the second one. Missed the second one as well. They always say that ball doesn't lie. When you shoot for a call in the gym and you miss it and you know it's a bad call, Deion James comes down and coolly gets to his right wing, gets to the elbow, and now he's showing that scoring touch and prowess that we heard so much about. Starting to really heat up. He's an excellent scorer. He finished his first college semester with a 4.0. He's a high academic kid, 1,000-point scorer in college is what Rob Johnson expects out of Deion James moving forward. Deion is a 6'6" wing. 2021 will be on the TSF Global team this upcoming season. Really long, athletic, can put the ball on the floor. Very skilled, good feel for the game. Nice looking prospect. AJ Flagg one-on-one situation. High arcing jump shot, misses it. Taj Johnson tries to track it down and lose it. Tut with the Euro step. Nice finish. We like what we've seen by Tut, 6'6" wing out of TSF Global. We love his length and athleticism and just his energy. He's played with this game and showed a lot of ability to finish at the rim and make plays. Kanan Carlisle with the soft floater from the free throw line. Made it look very easy. Pass over the top to AJ Flagg. Didn't like what he had. Kicked it out to Tut. Good hands by Givens, who didn't get on the floor the first time, but ended up getting it the second time. Got it ahead to Kanan Carlisle, who was then fouled by Deion James. 59-56 with 7:53 left. TSF Global is winning the game. Correct, TSF Gold. LT Overton with isolation decides to kick it to Taj Johnson. Nice diagonal basket cut to LT Overton. They've run that set a couple different times for a couple different people. TSF Gold has not figured out how to fight over top side of the screen or give some kind of ball pressure to not allow that diagonal cut directly to the rim. Now LT Overton gets fouled. Let's see if he can convert on the free throws. He missed the last two. He goes glass on this one. Let's see if he can make the second. Cut it to a one-point game. Miscommunication. Officials just allowed a substitution after LT Overton already had the ball. LT misses the second one. Great hustle by Taj Johnson and Isaiah Fife. Ball goes out of bounds on TSF Red. Timeout by TSF Gold. We'll have a quick break. We'll be back on SUVtv.com. Back after the timeout. 2-point ball game with 7:30 left. 17 on the shot clock. Tut with the nice shot flake. Gets to the rim. I think it was foul was before the shot. But again, Tut has really showed some versatility and skill and length. And he is a very nice looking prospect. Great shot fake and move in the paint right there. Unfortunately, it did not count. Tut tried to do a little too much. Kick ball. It will be TSF Gold ball underneath the rim. Deion James isolated on the wing. Number one with a nice drive. Good finish with the runner. Going to his strong hand. He's a left-handed player. Kanan Carlisle up top. Kelvin Hunter with the ball screen. Decided not to give it back to him. Goes one-on-one. Dribble moves. Nice mid-range shot. That's smooth over Deion James. Big time play by Kanan Carlisle. Deion James gets it back, reverses it. Got AJ Flagg, 3 top of the key, misses. The rebound by Rayshawn King. Kicks to Collier. Good pass to Rayshawn King running down the middle. Great pass, great finish, great catch. Tie ball game, 6:24 left. You got AJ Flagg driving, showing that burst that we've seen all game. On Taj Johnson, who's another great athlete, was able to draw the foul and get to the free throw line. Makes the first free throw to put his team up 1. Crowley subs back in for Fife. Tut subs out for Nawar. Makes his second free throw to put them up 2. Been a nip and tuck game between TSF Red and TSF Gold. TSF Gold came out and took the lead early. Red maintained the lead for 10-15 minute stretch, and now TSF Gold is taking the lead back on 2 free throws. Isaiah Collier decides not to shoot off the ball screen. Didn't like what he saw, gave it to Kanan Carlisle, who will go isolation at top of the key on Deion James. Loses the ball on the way up. Jane Lingo with the kick ahead to Deion James, who pulls up from mid-range. Sweet looking touch on the baseline in transition by Deion James. Kanan Carlisle right back at you. Nice runner. Couldn't pick the ball up. Good rebound by Crowley. Kicks it ahead. We got Deion James running. Number 1 with the drive was fouled. And they have 2 shots. He wanted to get the ball to Deion James, but didn't feel like he had the angle. As you can see here on the SUVtv replay, kick up by Crowley. Number 1 wanted to get it to him. Rayshawn King actually did a good job taking away the angle for the pass. But he did get number 1 on the hand on the shot attempt. And now we have 2 free throws for number 1 to try to get it to a 6-point lead. Makes the first. This could be a good stretch for TSF Gold right here. If they can get a couple stops, couple baskets, try to extend and stretch the lead and make it difficult on TSF Red as we get down the stretch. Makes the second. 2 big free throws, 6-point lead. Isaiah Collier walks across half court. Attacks hard left, good contest, misses the shot, misses the tip. Johnson all over the glass, kicks it to Kanan Carlisle. Rayshawn King with the ball screen. Kanan Carlisle waited, probably had a shot, waited, tried to kick it to Rayshawn King. Turned it over out of bounds. Ball quickly inbounded to number 1. Waits on the screen from Crowley. Tries to spin. Isaiah Collier with the quick hands and steal. Euro step finish. English with the right hand going left. Scoops it over his head. Cool, calm, and collective. Gets the and 1 finish. SUVtv replay. Euro step took the contact over Nawar. Flipped it over his head. Misses the free throw, though. Misses on the opportunity for the old-fashioned 3-point play. Deion James with the rebound. Initiates the offense, kicks it to Jaden Lingo. High ball screen with Crowley. Wants it to reset. Get better spacing. Step back. Not sure that was a good shot. Misses it. Kanan Carlisle didn't like what he had. Side ball screen comes up with a quick pull-up, misses. Nawar with the rebound, kicks it to Deion James. Euro step into the crowd, flips it over his head for the and 1. Made that shot a little bit more difficult than it needed to be, but he finished. Kanan Carlisle attacks. Good drive to the basket. Draws the foul on Nawar. Gets to the free throw line. 6-point game. Needs these 2 free throws to cut it to 4. Both teams look physically tired, so every possession right now counts. I think if either team gets away from the other one, it'll be difficult for the other team to come back. Makes the first free throw. LT Overton tells the subs back in. Tut, who got a nice break, and Flagg, who got a nice break. 2 of their more athletic, energizing wings step back in the game for TSF Gold. Seth Fitzgerald subs back in for TSF Red. Kanan Carlisle makes the second. Kicks it ahead to flag. Decides not to drive to the basket. Kick reverses it to Tut. Good defense by Rayshawn King. Deep post up by Crowley that flag didn't see. Now he drives to the rim. Tries to draw the foul. The refs just say it's tipped out of bounds. TSF Gold, baseline out of bounds. Out on red. Had some debris on the court that Crowley politely got off the court for us. Triggered by Deion James to Crowley. Reverses it to Flag. Now Crowley comes at the ball screen going to the corner. Nice catch by Crowley and tough finish. A nice little floater in the middle. He has shown the ability to make those type of shots. We got a horn. A little bit of confusion on what happened right here. Trying to figure out if that basket did or did not count. TSF Red doesn't want it to count. They wanted to say it was a shot clock violation. Okay, so now we're doing the Elam ending. First team to, it looks like it's 81 points. 71-65 right now. There will be no time on the clock. First team to 81 will be the team that wins. Same thing, it was the first team to 81 in the first scrimmage as well, and we were able to get a free throw for that 81st point in a nip and tuck game. And it looks like we're going to have the same situation here. This is almost like the first media under 4 to establish the score and take the time off the clock. Both teams just kind of gathering themselves up to figure out what they want to do. TSF Gold has the 6-point lead, and even though you don't want to slow the pace down completely, you don't want to rush and take bad shots either. If you're TSF Red, you don't want to pressure, only down 6, but you got to get stop, score, stop, so that you can try to cut into this lead a little bit. Every possession obviously very valuable for both teams at this point. Hopefully you guys at home are enjoying this scrimmage that we're watching today. TSF Showcase in the bubble at the Galloway School. Some of the best talent in the country in both games today. Two well-coached teams playing now, two well-coached teams play earlier. It's good to see young guys playing the right way with the shot clock. Valuing the ball, valuing each possession, not forcing it, playing together as a team and defending. We got Isaiah Collier bringing the ball across half court. Looks like they're trying to go into the post. They got a mismatch. Isaiah Collier didn't like what he had. LT Overton set the screen. Collier gets to the middle, goes left, flicks it up with his right hand, cuts it to 4. And TSF Gold's got to get some better ball screen coverage. Isaiah Collier has woken up and started to take over the game a little bit. Now we got Flag driving hard right, showing that athleticism and that bounce that we saw earlier. Great athletic finish at the rim. I'm sure that will be an SUVtv replay when we get a chance. Floater by Kanan Carlisle, missed it, got it back. Good patience, ball got tipped away. Drove into a brick wall of Crowley. Now Flag has it again. Tut is running the court hard. Oh, turnover, good steal by Givens. Isaiah Collier brings it up. Nice skip step. Hits LT Overton. Good wall up by Crowley. Travel by LT Overton. Still got a 6-point game. 81 is the winning score. TSF Gold at 73. TSF Red with 67. Double high ball screen. Flag trying to get to a strong hand again. Strong aggressive drive. Tried to draw the foul. Missed it. Kanan Carlisle looks to attack. Kicks it up to Seth Givens. Or Curtis Givens, I apologize. Ball goes out of bounds. A little bit of miscommunication between Kanan Carlisle and Curtis Givens. And that's 2 possessions that they've given away in this Elam ending scenario, which makes it tough to win. Now they're going to go the same double ball screen play. They like Flag going downhill to his right hand. Kicks it to Deion James. Tries to attack middle. Good spin move. Gets to his spot. Good defense right there. I'm pretty sure TSF Red will live with that shot. Isaiah Collier, one-on-one. Good defense by Jaden Lingo. Got a high ball screen. He's been great at the ball screen so far. Just muscles his way down. Shoots it over top of him. Good patience by Isaiah Collier, 73-69. Deion James. Got Jaden Lingo. Got Tut now setting the ball screen. Good steal by Carlisle. Gets on the floor. Great hustle. Deion James picks it back up close to a backcourt. Pass it down to Crowley. Good cut by Tut. Great finish. I love his energy and his enthusiasm. Great pass by Crowley. Good find by the big guy in the low post, mid post area. Kanan Carlisle looks to get in one's patent floaters. Kicks it to Overton, who takes the contact this time. Flicks it up. Misses the shot. He'll have 2 free throws. 75-69. TSF Gold up. 6 points for TSF Gold to win. 12 points for TSF Red to win. Overton makes the first. Five-point game. TSF Red subbed Isaiah Collier out the game. He's been their best player on offense. Looks a little fatigued. LT Overton makes the second. Now it's a 4-point game. Dribble handoff to AJ Flagg. They've gone almost strictly to AJ Flagg in a ball screen action coming to his right hand in this Elam minute. Tut with a huge shot going to his left. Raises up over top. A little bit of an awkward release. Nice mid-range jump shot. Puts the lead up to 6, 77-71. Kanan Carlisle comes down. He wants to clear it out in the corner. He wants to go to LT Overton in the post against Crowley. Good double by Tut. They reverse it. Deion James. Ball slips out of Johnson's hands. This is a huge possession right here. Tut, if he'd have just slowed down and made a better decision right there, that could have been huge to get him to 79. But it will be their ball. TSF Gold, baseline out of bounds. AJ Flagg to trigger. Ball goes back to Flagg. Deion James comes up top to reverse it. Flagg decides to keep. Drives hard left. With that athleticism, he got hit. No call. Isaiah Collier calmly brings the ball up the court. He's been living in the paint this entire second half. Gets to the rim, draws the foul. And he's put a ton of pressure on the defense this last 3 or 4 minutes. Has been the best player on the court. Irregardless, it's still a 6-point game. These 2 free throws are huge. He needs to make both. And they have to get 10 points to win the game. TSF Gold only has to get 4 points to win the game. Misses the first. Misses the second. Great rebound by Overton again and one. 3-point play the old-fashioned way. And Overton doesn't need any plays run for him. He'll just go get it off the glass. Your SUVtv replay beats Tut on the offensive glass. Nice spin move. Gets the rebound. Good patience on the shot fake. Waits for everybody to come down. Gets hit on the arm and one finish. Made his last 2 free throws. Missed this one. Number 1 with the drive. Tries to get into Overton's body. Draws the contact. No finish. TSF Red coach wants a travel call. It won't happen tonight. No such luck tonight. We'll have 2 free throws for number 1. And if he can make both, it'll be 2 points closer or one basket closer to the Elam ending type finish. Calmly makes the first. If he makes this second one, this puts a lot of pressure on TSF Red. They have to score on the next 2 possessions, and they have to get a stop to have any chance. Makes the second free throw to go up 6. Now they need a stop and a score to win the game. Givens goes high ball screen, misses a tough one, and that could have did it for him. Dan James calmly brings it up, keeps him on his back, gets to the rim and 1, misses it. Crowley on the glass, got to grab it with 2. Good rebound, kicks it out, gets to the tut. This is where he's dangerous. Good block, offensive goaltending to win the game. Great block by Johnson, Taj Johnson. But I agree. I do think he hit the rim. Let's check out the SUVtv replay. Flag caught it, hit him at the free throw line, shot fake, got to the rim. It's hard to tell on that angle, but in live action, to the naked eye, it looked like Tut got the ball to the glass before Johnson blocked it. A little bit of confusion. Game should be over, but it looks like they're going to make him make a free throw to win the game. Red team still arguing and complaining. See if Tucker made the free throw to put him away. Misses it. Knocked out of bounds by flag. So I'm not quite sure what's going to happen when the other team gets to 81, because I thought the game was just whoever got to 81 first. Collier calmly walks the ball up the court, and again, he has lived in the paint. They've had no answer for keeping him off the high ball screen or containing him. Flag has the job of trying to keep him down. Deion James switches on to him. Crowley backs up. They build a wall. Overton with the shot fake gets to the rim. Misses the bunny. Tut with the drive. Nice handle. Nice length. Good finish by Tut. Now it's no question who won the game. Great drive and finish by Tut. Ted Tut was my player of the game. 6'6" wing, 2021 out of TSF Gold. And it's fitting that he ended up finishing the game with a nice rebound, nice around the back play at half court. Got all the way to the rim with the finger roll. Well contested game, 83-73. We think the game's over with, but both teams are still huddled up. Nobody started to shake hands or got off the court yet. Referees are sitting down, so I think if the referees are done, then we're done. Thank you all for joining us. We had a great afternoon of basketball today. Hope you all enjoyed watching TSF. 4 of the best teams around. Some great kids. Good grades. Play the right way. And you'll be seeing a lot of these guys playing at colleges in the near future. Please join us again at the SUVtv, best live stream in basketball in the country. Hope you enjoyed today. TheSUVtv.com.